I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. As usual, I'm gonna check the sound now. I am 5 minutes earlier today. Alright, the sound seems to be good. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, John. Good morning, Cherry. Sorry. All right, it is time for us to start. Yesterday, well, not yesterday, in the last session, we talked about kindness being a cornerstone of our relationships and explored how kindness can be expressed externally. But of course, our kindness would be incomplete if it is only directed outward. As the Buddha said, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. The statement seems perfectly logical, and yet how often do we really follow it? So take a moment right now to reflect back on the past couple of days. How many times did you say to yourself something like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot? How many times did you beat yourself up for acting silly or making a wrong decision? How often did you feel ashamed of yourself? We all do this self-berating so habitually that it seems quite innocent. We don't see any harm in it. In fact, self-deprecating humor is even considered in the Western culture to be an element of modesty, a virtue, something to be praised. All this habitual belittling of ourselves doesn't really help us grow into our full potential, though, to become the spacious, expansive, compassionate being that we want to be. As we practice mindfulness and become more aware of all the unkind thoughts and behaviors towards ourselves, we start noticing how the self-berating affects us. And through a simple practice of seeing our own goodness, we can undo the deeply rooted habits of blame and self-hate that keeps us feeling isolated and unworthy. So today, let's do a practice of remembering our own goodness, a practice of kindness towards ourselves. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind, into this moment, right here, right now. As usual, let your breath be natural. Don't try to watch your breath like a hawk. It's not about this sharp focus on your breathing. It's more about feeling your body breathe in and out, creating some spaciousness in your breath so that all the experiences of the present moment can flow through you as energy without struggle. And now see if you can think of one good thing you did yesterday. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe you were starting to get annoyed with your partner, but managed to notice it and let go of your irritation. Maybe you smiled at somebody you don't really know. Maybe you listened to somebody attentively. And if nothing easily comes to mind, don't worry. Remember, doing this very practice right now counts as something you did that is good and kind. Now think of two more things you did over the past few days. Something kind, something good, expressing your innate goodness to yourself or to the world. And remember that it's not arrogant to consider what you've done right. It's actually quite refreshing to delight in the good that moves through us. So for the next few moments, just sit with it, delighting in the good things you've done over the past couple of days. How does that feel? In your body, in your heart? What thoughts does this reflection provoke, or rather stimulate? Notice whatever you notice. Don't overthink it. And now think of a difficult time in your day. Maybe there is a challenge you're going through right now over the past few days. How can you approach this challenging thing with kindness to yourself? Visualize it, feel it, rehearse it in your mind. Can you see yourself as being bigger than your problem? For example, whenever you remember that nothing is permanent, that any challenge will eventually get resolved somehow, you become bigger than your problem. Can you connect with that energy? In this moment, right here, right now, can you feel that you're spacious enough to hold the challenges in your life kindly, with self-compassion, to let go of the knee-jerk reaction of self-blame and constant self-berating, and maybe instead just saying to yourself, how human of me. See if you can relax into a space of ease and clear knowing that you are spacious, that you are enough. How does that feel in your body, heart, and mind? Now place your hands on your heart and thank yourself for the work you've just done. Send yourself the energy of gratitude and start sending yourself loving kindness. Repeat after me silently or out loud. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And let's do it one more time. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And as you gently let go of your practice, as always, scan your body. Notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you really? Walt Whitman said, "I am larger and better than I thought. I did not think I held so much goodness. I am larger and better than I thought. I didn't think I held so much goodness." So as you go around your day today, remind yourself of this. You may even experiment with setting some alarms on your phone to remind you to take a moment to breathe into your own innate goodness, to remind yourself of it. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.